Hey, it's Ben from 20 New Clients. I just wanted to talk about, are you getting your full commission or are you cutting your commissions? Now, so many times nowadays, all these discount brokerages and people are out there, which is fine, but what if you want full commissions? The objection is coming more nowadays than any way before, because I think a lot of realtors will just take whatever they get. Now, how do you respond to, so, will you cut your commissions? You know what? I'm gonna give you a bit of a feel because I had a question come in. One of my coaching clients gave me a shout and just said, hey, I've got this guy that wants me to cut the commissions. I said, well, try responding this way. Find out maybe what kind of car they drive. Let's say they drive a nice car. In this scenario, it's a nice car. You ask the guy, how much did you pay for your car? Well, probably 20, 30, 40,000. Okay, well, my question is this, why didn't you get the cheapest one? Well, you know, it's because I get air conditioning, I get this, it does automatic, it fills up the tire when it's flat on its own or whatever, hovercraft, I don't know, whatever they do. Then say, but so you find value in all the additions and you're willing to pay more than the cheapest price. And also, I guess that's true. So my question is, I'm not that cheap car. The thing is, my goal is that you would find enough value in everything that I'm gonna bring to the table and who I am, the amount of work I'm gonna put into this and all these additions, that you're gonna actually feel like you got a deal no matter how much you pay me, because you're gonna find value. And my commitment is to create an experience where it's worth talking about. That is my marketing strategy. You get it, guys? I'm not going to, the thing is, if you go cheap, 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 they're not gonna value you. The other way is to say, look, if I was to just drop my commission right now, what kind of a negotiator am I? Am I just gonna want to get the deal done? Well, anyone that's willing to knock their commission right down is probably someone hurting for a deal. Now, that's another way to spin it by talking about negotiations. That's a traditional kind of way. But I like the fact of going, why are you paying so much for that car? Or why do you pay for more? Why don't you have the very cheapest thing on everything you do? Because they find value in the additions. So you have to sell your value. So when someone asks you a question, will you cut your commission? You have to give a story. Don't just say yes or no. Create a bit of drama. Ask them questions. The best line to stop someone's mind and controlling the conversation by saying, can I ask you a question? It's crazy. I have 5 kids. If I go into the room, and I had some coaching clients over the other day, and it's almost magical what happens when I say, guys, I have a question. Every kid who's all wired, they go, what's the question? The crazy thing is, we can do that in our sales. We do that in our communication. You guys start leading people with a question. Can I ask you a question? A lot of realtors nowadays don't give the value for what they get paid and admit that we get paid good money. But the thing is, if you felt, like my goal is that you would feel like you got a deal no matter how much you pay me, because I'm gonna add enough value to justify paying that commission. See, the flavor behind that is really key. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a response. This has been a really effective way for me and some of the other coaching clients that have used this by selling their value, relating it to something they've bought that's not the cheapest thing, and ask them why. Anyways, hopefully this helps. Love to hear about it. Chat on Facebook. We'll talk to you soon. Hello, I'm listed and leave it. I just want to tell you that I'll cut my commissions. I'll do whatever it takes. You just tell me what the other guys are doing and I'll do it for cheaper. Cheap, cheap, cheap. That's my motto. Cheap, cheap, cheap. You list it, you leave it, I'll do it for cheap. You want to hire me? Sign here. Let's go.